What's up, guys? Protobro here, infamous brother to Megabro, and we are now in year 5, March. As you can see, we are taking out most of the southern areas here, and we're going to continue pushing north. Like I had said in my previous video, we were pretty concerned about the King's expansion, how rapidly they're expanding, so I'm pretty much scouting out right now, and I'm going to push as quickly and as hard as possible north, and try and take advantage of the fact that it appears that the AI kind of did like a eggshell-like defense, where they had a lot of troops on their perimeters, but then they didn't have much on the inside. So now that we've kind of punched through that, it looks like there's going to be a lot of areas that we can kind of push through. So. Alright, so I just kind of fast forwarded through here. All I really did was going through my various areas, building up the coal evasion, buying the troops where I could, just some basic buy-sell stuff. So now what I'm going to start doing is I'm going to move up my troops from all of my inner areas up to the front here, along with whatever paths I have, and I'm going to start pushing forward against the King. So as you can see here, a couple of my inner perimeter areas that I have Lars maintaining. Again, you don't necessarily want your ruler maintaining more than one area. Ooh, that was a lot of plague. Hit me in a couple areas. But you know, if you run out of vassals, obviously you have to. And then usually what I do, technique-wise, is I just say, okay, like for example, 26. I've had that for quite some time. That's cool. Oh, that's really awesome. This is why you want to give a lot of food to your people, so you get those kind of benefits. But so like 26, I've had for a long time. It's pretty well upgraded, and so then at that point I'm like, you know what, I'll just have Lars kind of run that one, because it doesn't require as much attention as some of the other areas. Whew. 22 and 23 got some significant guys, so probably what I'm going to do is I'm going to skirt around that. I'll probably hit the right flank of the King's little empire there, and then maybe kind of swing around. Yeah, so definitely I'm going to hit 18, so I got 44 guys there, so. Boo. Sometimes that guy will join you. I only know that because I played this game, used to play this game a lot back in the day, but I've got a boatload of resources back here. Oh, that's why it's September. Okay. I do, wherever possible, like to hit the AI either just before September or on September, just because I don't want them to get the benefits of the harvest. So I probably should have planned this a little bit better, and I probably should have hit 18 when I had the chance there. Part of my concern, though, is 22, the King. He's got a boatload of troops there, and he could very easily cut me in half if I put up to 18, and then he went and took like 19. And you do not want your territory isolated. I'm pretty satisfied, though, with how well we're coming along with our resources. We're actually doing better than I anticipated, so that's good. So prices are low, so we definitely want to buy food if we want, but definitely not going to sell it. That's one thing that makes the game easier, is if you can work the market. I mean, you can really ramp up how much food or gold you need depending on the market. I don't know if the computer does much of that, but I can definitely tell you if you do it, it'll make life a lot easier. And sometimes too, you know, having that capability can almost allow you to exploit, I think, the game. And so if you want a bit of a challenge, you can always do it where you just don't ever utilize the market to sell or buy. I hadn't really thought about doing that, but you know, maybe if I do another playthrough, maybe I'll do that just to make it a little harder. Could be an option. Alright, so I just, again, fast forward a little bit here. Still same month, October, but you didn't need to see me going through every single area that I had buying and selling. You can also, I don't often do this, because I tend to be a bit of a micromanager with these type of games, but there is an option where you can auto. So you can basically tell your vassal, hey, I want you to focus on cultivating or whatever, and then they just do it. So if you're not as much of a micromanager as I am, then that's certainly a possibility. You also see too any of my other strategy playthroughs of other games. I tend to I manually do everything. I like to be in control of everything. It's more tedious and definitely takes more time, but I have more fun doing that. I don't trust the computer to do what I want it to do, so. Man, I got a boatload of food and gold. I think I'm going to push out here this month or next month. That sucks. I'm really, really worried the king is going to take out Lars up there, or where we are Lars, take out Ander, that blue family up there. Takes him out. He's got arguably the only mage that can go toe to toe with the dragon. So if he gets that guy, we're in some trouble. My hope is that Blanche will get him, and then at least Blanche will have two, which will be a nice little counterweight against the king. Alright, so here's my plan. I know I was talking about flanking earlier, hitting up 18. You know, my concern with that would be 22 can then counterattack. And so I'm figuring I'm just going to punch the king where it hurts. I'm going to throw everything I got. And hopefully I can take him out here. And if I do that, then he's really going to have no capability to counterattack when I decide to go and just absolutely decimate the rest of his empire. So I'm going for basically a one out here, Grand Slam. Guess the equivalent would be, hey, it's 9th inning. Instead of playing for extra innings, I'm going to bring up my home run hitter and try and end it right now. Because I think if I can take him out here, there's not going to be really much he can do to stop me from really expanding out and taking out maybe 4 or 5 more of his territories. And I figure I got Patha, so I can at least go head-to-head with the king. With the dragon, rather, so. The one thing of note is that the dragon does not have to be immediately adjacent to you to hit you. He can actually hit you ranged. Patha, you have to be immediately adjacent, so if I don't play it right, he could really kind of kite Patha and pretty much make him worthless. Now, I would say, though, benefit, I got 162 troops, so once you start getting up to these numbers with your troops, they can actually do some damage to the mages or the dragon or whatever, the monsters. You do still take a fair amount of casualties, but you also can inflict a significant amount of casualties on the 5th units. Cool. The reason I put that fence there was to keep his horse from hitting my horse from the flank. So it just makes it so I can now, I guess, basically avoid taking on some additional casualties that I would have suffered otherwise. So that was an interesting decision. I was thinking about just bringing my knights up so that he wouldn't flank my horse. And then he ended up not flanking my horse anyway, so that worked out well. Let's see here. I definitely don't want Patha to have his back to the dragon. But, given the fact the dragon can kite me, I'm not quite sure how to play this one. These rivers are actually making this really inconvenient. So who's gonna get the first salvo with the dragon, which is not a good thing for me, but it is what it is. I would also note another reason why I decided to attack this particular area. The king has absolutely terrible combat skills. So, and Lars has got, I think, almost 100 now. So, that drastically amplifies the amount of casualties I can inflict on a particular salvo. One thing I don't think combat skills affect are 5th units. I want to say that I don't know if I've really ever seen a drop in a 5th unit's damage dealing ability based on the commander. I might be wrong on that, I don't know. But I know like the dragon, doesn't matter who the hell has the dragon, he always seems to deal out a pretty good amount of damage. Like right there. Like maybe that would have been a little bit higher with a good commander, but I don't know. That wasn't too bad. It was a pretty good hit. Especially considering it was a head-on. So we're doing pretty well so far. He keeps walking right into my little trap there, which is very convenient. And then he also keeps attacking my knights from a frontal assault, which... whatever. Works for me. Ah. This actually works out here for us, I think, because the dragon's going to expend some energy doing this. So 114. He actually dealt some pretty good damage there, actually. I probably would have rather him not to have done that, but... Alright, so it looks like he's gonna start kiting me. This sucks. So actually, fortunately... So if he had started off kiting me, that would have been a pretty big deal. But now, because we both moved too, I'm going to be able to keep up with him. So that works out. That's good. That was my biggest concern. I think we're in good shape. I think we could probably pull this one off. Well, it looks like we've pretty much won this one. This is awesome. We actually did a lot better than I anticipated, too. We still got, what? Almost, what we got? Let's see here. 50. Jeez. We got like 500 guys left still, so we didn't really lose hardly anybody. It's great. Alright, so now that we've taken 22, and we still have 520 guys left, we can, I think, really start punching a hole up north there. I think I'm going to be able to roll through like 18, 17, maybe even up to 12, 11, 10. I think really roll up the right side of the King's Empire there. The question is, how quickly can I do it before he takes out Ander, which again is that guy with the blue. Yeah, keep on doing it, man. Keep pushing north. I'll take it. Alright, I think I'm going to take a break here. Been doing this for about 20 minutes. Next video, there's probably going to be several areas that I invade all at one time, so there'll be a lot of combat in the next video. Which means the video will probably be a little bit longer. But otherwise, check out the next video. Again, appreciate you for watching. Please subscribe, comment, so on and so forth. Check out some of our other videos of other games that we play. And as always, thank you so much for watching. Catch you guys on the flip side.